people think of therapy as a mental illness issue. No, it's a personal growth issue. Somebody from the outside is looking at you and saying, here are some things you're not seeing about yourself.
So my question is that you said something about therapists और कुछ चीज़ें कुछ emotions के बारे में आप कह रहे थे ना कि वो अल्लाह से ही solve होते हैं, right?
Right.
और at the same time there are some things like mental illnesses वगैरह जैसे autism हो गया, ADHD and stuff. उसके लिए तो हम therapists वगैरह के साथ पास जा सकते हैं ना for guidance.
नहीं, therapist, not just in those cases. Therapy is amazing. I've gone to therapy many times.
Yes, but the anger and stuff, it's like it's all.
I have no shame in saying it. I think therapy, people think of therapy as a mental illness issue. No, it's a personal growth issue. Somebody from the outside is looking at you and saying, here are some things you're not seeing about yourself. Right? And Rasulullah served as that counselor for the Sahaba.
And there are also ayats about, anxiety and depression and how Islam can help you through that. What about if you have anxiety with panic attacks? Should you get help for that, or should you depend on
Let me answer this question in this way. Allah says, وَيُعَلِّمُكُم مَا لَمْ تَكُونُوا تَعْلَمُونَ. He teaches you what you couldn't possibly have known yourself. So Allah will not teach us heart surgery. Allah will not teach us a chapter on anxiety and depression and mental illnesses or psychological disorders. He will address some things, those things that we could never have learned ourselves, but all the things we can discover, study, and grow in ourselves, those are things that are not going to be discussed in the Quran. The Quran will guide our studies, point them in the right direction, but it will not touch on all these subjects. Not in the way that we think. Somebody says, oh, I'm going to study depression in the Quran, or I'm going to study this and that. No, you can guide your studies. You have to study depression as a dedicated subject with people that have dedicated their lives to studying depression. And then you have to see what insights the Quran has to guide that study in a certain direction. The Quran is ayat. They guide you in a certain direction. The Quran is not a textbook for a particular subject. Right?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I hope you guys enjoyed that video clip. My team and I have been working tirelessly to try to create as many resources for Muslims to give them first steps in understanding the Quran all the way to the point where they can have a deep, profound understanding of the Quran. We are students of the Quran ourselves, and we want you to be students of the Quran alongside us. Join us for this journey on BayyinahTV.com, where thousands of hours of work have already been put in. And don't be intimidated, it's step by step by step, so you can make learning the Quran a part of your lifestyle. There's lots of stuff available on YouTube, but it's all over the place. If you want an organized approach to studying the Quran beginning to end for yourself, your kids, your family, and even among peers, that would be the way to go. Sign up for BayyinahTV.com.